Today I'm going to show how to pick bamboo and harvest and how to put it away in the freezer. First, you have to find a patch of bamboo like this patch here. Most likely, if you don't have a patch of your own, you will have to ask the owner for permission to go and cut some bamboo. So here you see there are sprouts coming up. These little brown sprouts like asparagus. They are coming up on the ground right along the edge of the bamboo patch. So as you can see, these are sprouts, bamboo sprouts that you can cut. I'm going to show you how to cut it. You don't want to cut the whole sprout. You just want to cut like the tip. Just about right there. Not too far, not too long. Maybe about 10 inches of the stalk if it's a really high sprout. Just cut like that. You want to cut a little bit extra long because by the time you actually prepare it, it might dry out a little bit on the bottom, so you can cut off a little bit more. So just enjoy your time in cutting bamboo until all you see that sprouts are cut, and fill your basket. Get whatever sprout you can get. If they're short, you'll have to cut a little bit shorter, just like this. And if they're long, you can cut them longer. Just depends on the sprout. You don't need the whole way down because you just want the young part, which is on the tip, just like this. As you see here, I have my basket, a bunch in my basket like this, and I continue to cut until I get what I need. I'm very close to this patch, so I won't be cutting a lot today. Usually you don't want to harvest it all. You want to leave the very tiny ones that just sprouted on the ground for the next time. So only cut like the bigger ones. The ones that just came up on the ground, you want to leave for a few days later. Then you can go back, and by that time it should sprout already and you would be able to cut more. And here you go, I have what I need. I'm gonna cut a few more and I should be finished. My basket's getting heavy. This would be the finish of what I'm doing today. I have some in the basket in my bag, in this green basket, so I'm ready to head home. I'll be back a few days later to pick the ones that just sprouted from the ground. Here I am at home with my basket of bamboo.
I picked these bamboo.
So I'm going to start
bamboo
cutting it. As you can see, the bottom has dried out a little bit because it dries out pretty fast.
Yeah.
Gonna get all my bamboos together and put them on the table so that I'm prepared to skin it or take off this outer shell. So when you go pick the bamboo, you pick it extra long like this so that you can cut some off. What you want to do is, I picked these yesterday. It's a little bit dry now. Put another inch off. So you get a nice fresh cut on the back bottom here. Then you cut, just slice a small layer like that. And you can see the bamboo like this. And then you just peel it. peel back the rough layers. Keep pushing it back until you get to the very tender layers. Just like this. So see how this is long? Cut some off. That way, if you don't get to it yet, it will not dry. Just cut a small slice like that. Peel like this. Keep peeling until you get to the tender spot. From this to this. See how this end is dry? This end is a little bit dry. That's why you want to cut it a little bit extra long. So when it's dry on the end here, you're going to just cut some off, and then it's not so dry. See how you cut some off, it's fresh again, versus this. Once you have it together, all peeled and prepared, you don't have to wash it. Just put it in a pot like this with water. Let it cook for 1 hour and you will see that it looks like this. So after 1 hour of cooking in this pot of water, you want to bring the water up to the rim. I've missed filming when I put it in the water. I thought I recorded, but it missed. So after 1 hour of cooking, let it cool down to the touch, or actually let it completely cool down. Then you just put it in a Ziploc bags to freeze it. You pack what you want, and then I'm gonna just pack a few bags just to show how it's done. I'm not gonna pack the whole pot. I'll just pack a couple bags just to show how to store it. After you pack what you want, then what you want to do is you want to put fresh water in the bags and let the water stay with the bamboo, because when you freeze the bamboo, if you keep water in it, it will keep your bamboo juicy and moist when you take it out and cook. If you don't put water in it and let it freeze with the water like this, when you take out your bamboo to cook, it will be really dry and really like when your hands are wet and it looks like old wrinkle. You will have wrinkle bamboo if you don't put them with water. So to store it fresh, the secret is to fill up the water like this and store with the water. Let it freeze. Then when you take it out to use it, which is 6 months later, it will still be fresh. When you store it, just keep it in a level, try to keep it level while you're storing it, so the water does not leak, since it still it hasn't freezed yet. So you want to try to keep the water from leaking, even though you close it good. So this is my dish. I have rice, filleted white bass fish that we got recently over the weekend, and fresh bamboo. So it is very delicious and healthy meal. Thank you for watching.